Mane fa na se ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de o se dem yopo.
Memo bibiara kwa ba eba PENDREAM TV. There's a tax and nana adana kwa akofado any NPP for a deba yenedi. E ade a eha Ghana for yi ba. Na we nam some loyalty tabensen in Zimbe to ya or just say levy tax, any betting tax, any other taxes apodo ni na ene mahama eba ye wa yi ni na afriko. Inti Ghana for enya botre na mahama die. Oyobi a odi ni boshe so. Oni nkwanya obefa so a my Ghana ene obetumi ayechechade ama enema atumi akoyi ensema hudo bi ka we hona loyalty tabensen e dey tudwa. If you want to subscribe or you message also subscribe to the channel. Now click the bell notification icon also. Comment section also now do drink aba. You go to ensema loyalty tabensen e dey tudwa.
Na meti dede na elephants no omo ye no. Meti dede na elephants ne ye no. Omo de dede hun se ya na de bi omo ye. Enti sana NPP 40 NPP 4 de bia omo botu dust egu Ghana for enim bibia NDC bebe bia omo ka se enye papa. And so when we are able to establish it na ye jato ho a omo ana eya omo be benefiti. Now let's look at it this way. Omo say ye levy ena ye de dumso tax aba. How can you even compare levy to 1 cedi? levy no 1.5% of whatever amount that you pay. Now 1.5 no, imagine say we send 100,000 Ghana cedis ako baby. Utia 1.5 also. Sikana utia no sa nipa no utia 1.5 dada o. With levy no there was duplicity. There was duplicity of taxes. Enti utia me say one ebia me sending 100,000 ama alista. Na sikani bedi alista ho a na alista so be sendi bia mabogabia me metia 1.5 no or sa 100,000 sa sika no alista so be ti etia 1.5 also. Enti plus taxes and then 11 crowd there were other taxes and charges on it. Enti they are not being truthful when they compare the 1 cedi per liter to levy, because when you calculate it levy there's duplicity of taxes. The number of people same amount of money goes through their hands the number of people would pay the 1.5%. Now almost say ye levy and I did doom so tax aba Ghana for under NPP na petrol 17 cedis per liter. 17 cedis per liter. And ekoya 19 say top petrol 11 cedis per liter. Now by say NPP for a problem at all. Energy sector debt of $3.1 billion. And was say it's from you are no longer paying 17 cedis per liter, but you are paying 11 cedis. But maybe Sramo move for 1 cedi into so. Now you to me find solve the problem. Now you to me solve the energy sector problem. Say way and your money. And now you would prefer say government should leave it at 17 cedis. Now you find shame mamo. Yes, it be find shame. Ye pese mu hutomo. We campaigned on resetting. Ye pese mu hutomo. Ye pese mu munya if I say twini ye can say aha. Enti na ya tip petrol so from 17 Ghana cedis a liter to 12 cedis. Enti we are saving with 17 Ghana cedis to 11 cedis you are saving 6 cedis. It is a bayaba. Now or saving usika on petrol 6 cedis on petrol. After sika no first anka 17 Ghana 4.5 and 1 gallon. 4. You are paying like 80 cedis. Now see with 4.5 you are paying like 40 cedis. Abaya saving so much money. No say we have a problem. Abaya no call and what we just cut to. It's a mumbuame. Now me for 1 cedi into so. Now you solve it doom so. Now obia businesses, because if businesses must go on, we must have stable supply of electricity. Now bibia nye ye NPP for mo say mo under you petrol was 17 cedis. And under NDC even with 1 cedi levy it's 12 cedis. It's still cheaper. It's still 5 cedis cheaper. It's munye di mu come anuntum Muka manuntum na munja aban no onye adwuma.
Shut up.
Apart from that no yama Ghana for ho atomo Mugabe ubekaya within our first 120 days no ye about 5 taxes of Ghanaians. NDC ye 5 taxes, betting tax of 10%, emission tax, ye levy, other two near them. Okay.
Betting levy
emission. I had it.
COVID. IMF.
It's ye 5 taxes. First, no, ukoto adia, who share receipt in this one. There were about 5. There were about 5 or 6 taxes that you were paying. Now a buying papa abba. Now when yes our taxes no every utri so. Now or say bebe say mu tomo inti betting tax ko emission tax only what they call emission tax ko register uko wusie car wusie na free uka ichire no eno ne na mutu as emission tax disinfectant tax na yetua disinfectant tax from Ministry of Health. It is ye sa taxes we nyina efri mu so na yesi Ghana for yaba taxes we are na for mu kon no eko enti ye pese mutua 1 cedi on petrol na ye fan solve dum so a se we de anya boni o
Tiapai.
enya boni enti NPP for no mo ka che mu se 1 cedi no kra no omunti bi da no omo de COVID levy bremo omo de COVID tax bremo omo de emission tax bremo e de disinfectant tax bremo all the taxes you were paying under NPP no ye ba ye amamo nti mesra mo Ghana for mamuntie NPP for the omo ni so bremo being in opposition is not easy. They are doing all sorts of gymnastics. As we speak, they can't believe they are in opposition. Until they are holding on to straws, whatever they can grab onto to ensure, say they will make this government unpopular. No, they will say most of them are lies. Tinase, Moana Mode are buying way by power. Mutinase, Namu analyze it. Nabisa who say when NPP was in power, you were buying a gallon of petrol for 80 cedis. Now that NDC is in power, you are buying a gallon of petrol for 40 cedis. And we are working 40 or maybe 50 cedis, roughly. And we are working on to make it even cheaper for you. Don't be misled by NPP because NPP no omu ni abadaye magana for. Muye mistake na omu dada mubium with NDC for 11 omu di dum so aba. Na mo tena se anye analysis need to say the maka kire mu na muye mistake no mo babaka ombe mmia mo sin first the way mu mmia mo because taxes are ye free mo so no e do also say one cedi na yesi muntua wo petrol so no
very well. Mother excellency lawyer Zita Benson say asafe na we feed na to TVS was at na power inside policy jumedie and our sungu so awete Alistair adawro
me de say eminya to forcing ene eminya John Jinapo omatumi atrase ne power sector players no omo hunyansa adwempa
NPA lawyer doji
sa edoji tamaklo wherever he is I salute him na omo hu adwempa ahu timu popa Mugabe ye export price no ye can fuel asemwa is based on the dollar. It has always been based on the dollar. Ex-refinery price, government taxes, all those things involved. Into on the forex side, if your currency is doing bad against the dollar now, you will see, say, immediately the dollar rises up against your cedi. Fuel prices will have to go up because of the calculations that were involved with the forex. Into we tax because of the fact that cedi will appreciate it against the dollar. There's a marked differential on every liter of fuel per the calculations now. First, near 2017, since a dollar now by 11 and now by 10. So there's a 6 cedi difference per liter when you go to the forex side. And no finance minister, no, any fuel minister, no energy minister, na fa adwimpa said they are going on that side as it can fall off. No mas 1 cedi. No more be solve your energy problems are a dawa NPP for a share that set trap and my NDC so mbetom so mo call just 2 days of fuel then can you lights Ghana just 2 days. Now if this thing is not innovative I don't know what it is because this one they are taking from the fuel sector to come and resolve a power problem. I'm saying they are taking from the fuel sector to come and solve a power problem because of the appreciating CD ni yard against the dollar no. Inti faso na baso wo forex side no kwa ko yimu 1 CD chale we obi a wa bini ye bibia ye bon sem mano. Oh, so you rather stay the stables to listen and appreciate, to understand what the person is doing. Now what bon some man say at to force you are forcing to make the economy work. I have your marking. I will stop marking you because you are already there. But now who caused some? I'm asking the debt reading energy ministry. Now who caused some? The 3.1 billion we are talking about. Now who caused some? The $632 million guarantees that we have to pay to the IPPs. Now who caused some? You are in power for 8 years. You delay all these payments. You set a trap for your incoming government. You know that they will not be able to raise money to be able to provide electricity. And then you yourself, you are telling the population that, with the coming of John Mahama, there was going to be doom. So Napo and Co, look, by now Yoko should be inviting them. Afenyo marking. By this time, Yoko ya lokum. They caused the problem. Today, they have the effrontery to come and shout over us. Mugabe, one of us, say my party, the NDC, is coming up with solutions. And these ones, they are clear. Mugabe, there are financial problems and there are operational problems when it comes to the power sector. And with the financial problems, me and you clearly, is because every time they have to go and buy the power from somewhere and come and operate it. And they need cash, real cash. That's why they say now we are doing the prepaid system. We are giving you money. We are advancing money to you with the customers so that you get money to be able to go and buy the power. So we are putting money in your hands. But after all this, you see that there's a big financial gap in responding to the payments that must go to the VRA, the IPPs and other things. Why is this so? Because of the operational problems which are created by NETCO and ECG. Mugabe, technical and commercial losses alone at ECG and NETCO. Some of it, I begin to see that as for the technical ones, there's a way to go about it. You have to improve your machines so that you take away the obsolete machines and then you invest in new machines to get them working, so that you'll be able to deliver efficient electricity to the people. But when it comes to the commercial losses, that one, there's a big thievery. People are involved. The workers who work with ECG and NETCO, and then the commercial users of the electricity, they form a league to steal, and they steal as much as 40% of the power they buy. Who should be paying for that losses? So I'm saying that in this one, much as we are raising the 1 CD to go and solve the financial problems that we have in the power sector, we must also look at solving the commercial and technical problems that arise as a result of power, so that we will not be where we are today. And me, I'm telling you, we have the right leadership at ECG. Michael Pepena, he will deliver at ECG. You mark my words. He was the one on the compact energy. You know why the NPP removed him and took him there? They were afraid of him. He's a principled and disciplined guy. So I expect him, as I sit here, to cut down on the operational losses at once. He should work at it. The technical, he should work at it, because Mugabe, we are now going to tell the population and explain to them why we need the 1 CD and how we need to pay, so that we don't go back to the old days of the Doomso. And the Doomso today, everybody must understand. It was not John Dramani Mahama who brought Doomso to Ghana. Not at all. It was lack of investments and then lack of maintenance of the power sector by all governments after Nkrumah. They refused to go there and invest money and time preciously in order to take the weeds out of it. They didn't do it. So it piled up when Mahama came to power. But look, you see, Mahama too, when the problem came, he didn't run away. He said, I'll fix it. He stood up, and we all saw the results that he brought before he left power. So look, their time, they wanted to run ECG down and privatize it.
PDS.
Yes, they wanted, look, even on a PDS in the say as papa. Now America for under our own compact, so that the line losses and other things, the commercial losses and other things we're doing at ECG will clean the place. Yeah, this can buy and so na kobrani wasuma na dam for so onko no ko try on scanning be go on bottom, and PDS took their money away. So we didn't have that money, that opportunity to reform the electricity sector as it should have been at the time. It's Mugabe. This one, I don't know. You have to clap for them instead of, say, okay, yes. Say, Atufos in May, John Jinaponi, Edoji Tamaklo, all those energy sector players, the finance ministry. When it's teamwork, I've told you the second coming of John Mahama, it's teamwork. You find the young people sitting around the table, finding a solution to a national problem and solving it once and for all. This one, it gives me energy to encourage them to do more. Mugabe, we will not allow them to privatize ECG. Yeah, you be paying. You can find French for me by some better ECG. So now more bulk like Mugabe. Ube Saturday no man wrong. Wouldn't do it. Omuji entertainment allowance. It be at 10,000, 20,000 or ECG. Omuji koye in your mabasa. They run the place down. Aqua everything's run. You good no you say South Africa ni baako and Holland ni baako pe and a tea everything's random with Ghana water and then no mean so say ya dear my in the name of coming to privatize and repair it. Into Mugabe, where there I don't know, but like I said, I wish them well. Almost say because of the pressure coming from the public and they need to do more public education for people to appreciate the tax that the 1 CD that they are bringing. No. They will withdraw it till 16th June. And I think that the public education must go out. Me, I'm prepared to stand anywhere at the lorry station.
On that.
So say?
The Ghana Revenue Authority. So on that.
Yes, that's it. So they must work hand in hand to explain to the people why they need for the people to pay tax. Mugabe, yes. Ubeto fuel now 17 cedis per liter. So we need now 200 liters. Mugabe, ube tuya 1,700. Now the memo tuya, ube say tuya levy aside gusu. Now un number be to say almost 1,717. And then how much are we paying? It's about 12 cedis. So 11. You just under yes. So 11. So you pay 1,001. Look at the gap. Over 600 cedis that you have made. You cannot give government 1 cedi of every 1 liter. What are you talking about? Yeah, the percent light need just so for domestic and industrial use. At the end I did 1 cedi ni kwa yeno. And yes say tinye dia ko gu e bottom to say the omuya ya omudi extra ni ko si awa. Omudi sikani gu omu bottom and they refuse to invest the money in the electricity sector. Omudi sikani wo manum. Besinye nyina kada ho. That's not it. This one is about a group of sincere young men who want John Mahama to succeed, who are bringing this innovative idea because of the appreciating city and going to the forex side of our pricing system when it comes to ex-world pump price in order to take that 1 city and then use it to fix the problems that we face as a country when it comes to the energy. Where do me say when to be unishika or wasingwa and yenu where do John Jina pop me born some mouth many years to force hey you never cease to amaze me. Challenge bomoding nyabomode nyumo awanye ni egbele nye jomo mi nye tunie ko ni John Mahama succeed ke by energy sector. You have people like Napo, the newness next to nothing, a dentist. You bring him to the energy sector and then when obetutunko for siwo energy sector hona nyoma ye basa obe catch them say now who cause am who left the debt. They refuse to pay. Omu IPPs. Ama omu tinimusa IPPs CPRA. Ama netco the ECG electricity power distribute don't pay. The money is there. Don't collect ESLA. Don't pay. Then Oma said the ESLA kosi awa. Oma Jiska don't pay. Oma Jaka no more opposition. Today they said they are regrouping to come and do what? Demonstration. We are waiting for them. Look, this time I've said it. If they go for a demonstration without permission and you no allows them, remember every day me I'll go for a demonstration. I also will not need permission. And why I'll go for the demonstration, Mugabe? And I didn't talk about me catch you because you have to be trusted. Now Mumbetra buy so 8 years. And saying your man, they we won't fight them. I'm saying that we will not sit down for them to run route over us. And like I said, whilst we are trying to solve the problem, because you see where you see pari pasu. Whilst you are solving the financial problems of ECG, look at solving the operational problems at the same time so that we will not get to this level anytime, any day again.
Very well, may I say, Alessa Nelson, live on TVS YZ and also on Power 97.9 FM. As like I said, come Adam Survey and Engineering Construction. Adam Survey and General Construction. I say, me can't show so more Dodua and Abe Huomo. Dodowa Udumasi behind a Christian High School, a international and Adenta Saswi Minuinano, Omo Assassin be Dodowa, no moving so a war Adenta. About a year land surveying, engineering surveying, architectural designs, any general constructioner, faculty Adom survey and general construction. Omobo I may be beer to me a conkai. Now they will say, decora woman say, Woko Omasue. I will to assassin I will do a 50,000 Ghana cedis. I know not just a woody sika to can cry 50,000 Ghana cedis and can see 500 million. Nemono opa say in your payment plan and for amount. Say a bush means your payment planner. You pay your amount. Say a fina person with the 2 years can as you are. You pay the amount. Payment plan for a year 12 months. That's 1 year no. And no ubetia a year 60,000. Assassin boy no. Nemono scar would be twice no. A year payment plan no. A year installment no betia and kakra. Nemono. And ube yase would day a year 50,000. Ebeto. Would 30,000 ebeto. Na fe no de aka no manti bia no ya chichemu de amount 2,500 kopem se obi twani nyina yeden ewie payment plan for 6 months enie eno na sa asene de be ma 55,000 na ye de be ma no ubetua deposit payment of 30,000 na 6 months no so no manti bia so a ya chichemu de amount 4,584 Ghana cedis. Now what me the 6 months ahead etu ewie na waje wasase 70 by 100 ewo eye dodowa udumase behind a Christian high school and here international and adenta here asuyo ho nyina mo wasase ni bi ewo asuyo from now no mo ntwetwe nkomo adum survey and general construction for ewo 055 439 7831 055-439-7831 and asa obe WhatsApp o munso a wo mo WhatsApp line no enso eno a 055-439-7831 tutumrika na kope asase ni bito na ansan yaw sansa asase no mansu bia eni ho Victory garlic mixture efi Dr. Mwakwa suye obi a wonante kakra bia na wote so nipadua no ahwede heda nim immune system no aye weak. Victory garlic aba ama sabre unya bi na wonnom a eboa yie papa ma mujeti di nipadua ni mofrisa na yie. Pharmacy shop herbal shop bia bi brembenya biato wanya aye obi a wo mfie be dumi no ekɔ nim a obetumi anom bi uyi obi a ma abofra no fusu a mesere menko ho uyi obi a we opemfo a menko ho uyi obi a wo ulcer didi ye pa san wanom Victory garlic mesa no obi a wanum ato untumi ni die bo ne be ka se loss of appetite wunya Victory garlic mesa ni bibobo a ebebo ye pa Fred Dr. Mwako on 0201 293280 0201 293280 and 0242 545633 0242 545633 ofra Dr. Mwako obejo so as natural mineral water bra 37 abebesi street heart of Accra usu SYZ broadcasting here edinsu ni bibiri aba mo pe atu akoton eye na abafi mofra ye bi school muko school fa bi show mo bagim woto pono e dia afra adofo any gathering bi a we bia say birthday a e di ni nei ye ma visitor birthday na china Mugabe birthday enso ba akopɛ ena yede yeden yede yes eka si akura meka say me ame ma me for sin na nursing ozi kwadwo de china mo bedi nyina aye ready ebeba capacity we say die mo bedi bia aye ready nkopon hira ma for sin na nursing on to nkwam as natural mineral water na edidi birthday June manta NDC mpanifo bebre honorable Agalga honorable Clement Park honorable John Jinapo Kojo Chumboafo Ankla to ahoy ububodin na honorable Kojo Edu Asare ububodin no the late Jerry John Rawlings ububodin no Zanato Rawlings ububodin no sa mpanifo excellency Zita Benson ububodin no sa NDC mpanifo no unsemi June capacity month John Jinapan run any birthday and ensuo wo mudi birthday ni nyina ensuo ba kope ensuo ni enie S natural mineral water tutumiri kabra fi ha na betu bi koton 059 627 3546 059 627 3546. Alisa kapo ewo Nkrumah flat la tabi ekwashi wasi kebab no nsu nyina ebetoto nyina no nso afa ho no nso ti maka chiro se capacity birthday what you say say okay Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center se men kan chiro say month of June ya you mu tutumeka kwa so ye ne kwaje wa yaresa wono na so ye no wode nnupa abadwa so ya obi a prostate na etete wo sexual weakness be ma ntumi mo adwuma yie e wo mpem esa wade ne kurem ko yie be ma me se ma honye den ne afra watankolega biga ma honye den ne afra tahiru ma honye den ne afra capacity man wati ase wasa honye den utumi bo adwuma yie sexual weakness odi drew Medimosis aso ya ubenya ho ayaresa male and female infertility ubenya ho ayaresa mane beba hypertension and diabetes sciatica twon sisi achi typhoid fever na ha malaria stroke any dental problems ni nyina fa ni nyina akodan Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center na obeboa wo amwanya wa yaresa na so ye won wode medical capsules dia badwa so the only garlic capsules ya ebetumi aboa wo ama nipadua no moja etimi edi nipadua ni mafrusa na yie ama nipadua na agina na naso brane na wonante yie ama hu se veins no moja no enemu edi ewrusie bibie ekoso kama eye garlic capsules from Medimosis asoye enwa ne se obetutu mirika na wade wani ache na so yo dental barrier wani police station edi nhwe ni mu ewo AESL building inside the Ghana Highway Authority yard Accra Ministries aje kojo any school for the deaf edi nhwe ni mu na Kumasi ahina makokoben ho nsu bi hu ye ewo Fe Medimosis on 0244 068447 0244 068447 ofre Medimosis ya ebeje woso imako nyina ndawroma any leave kid capsules eno so abedwa so me de ho nsem ebeba da bia me ka tiro so ofuru bia pa na epia ho ene ya sponsors too na aba beka capacity show no eno no abafon ka to aka no me de bebre mo kire na ma kire wo ba bia wo benya eno ni nyina bia to ene enema ye bo ho dawuro no o kwampaso benya ho ato bibia me bo ho dawuro e ofia ne yade ase yedu a Food and Drugs Authority for the almost stamp ayeden esiso say asase na medi ho adanse ama amakọ lance akoye nhwemu hu say problem bi ani asase no so asana mebetena di adanse di ama wo per radio station TV station program ya hwe Ghana hapa journalist ya wo ye krojin ya wono wonye journalist wo ye basabasa wo betime de kata asese ne pro ye edi na chi a no aba ho ni aba no aba wadwuma ho dawura ama sanse ni pam pem eni tie eye programming. You go your next topic so na fe your father aka so and to so excellency.
Yes, Mugabe. That's it. At least ekasa no. You mentioned the PDS.
Okay.
Inti me de bi kakra be ka ho.
Asana yakon the next.
PDS Ghana for PDS mo be kaya omu take over ECG and they started collecting monies
for over 8 months.
Over 8 months. Sasika no eko omukotoku omuchedi endi mo ba na mo be take over ECG and mu collect utua ECG ukotua electricity bill eko gabi ni nkrofo kutukum eko mukutukum na ene eka beda ho na yesi muntua wansi dia the same people omujia sika ewo PDS the same people ana utua asa now no Heaps mati say baomiadia utia electricity percentage eko baomia kutukum. The same people are the ones the same people are the ones shouting say utia 1 cedi na they solve problem too much. Saskana omu from PDS 8 months omu gg omu collect revenue from electricity company in the name say omu to electricity company. They didn't refund the money. And they just went back home after collecting our monies for 8 months. They should be made to refund that money so that we use that money to pay to solve the doomsaw problem that we are facing right now. So that's my little bit on it. Nurses strike, Anamibwa.
The midwives
strike.
Nurses and midwives.
Omo de now come masema problematic akra. Omo essential service providers. We are essential service providers. We need them. Inti we enfa ebufu ena ye kasa ye pamucho mate say debt no ka edi omo no is from 2024 April or May 2024. That's almost a whole more than a year. Ekufuado entia omuka. But anyway, Ekufuado entia omuka no from April or May 2024 no. Mante say omuye strike. Omante say omuye strike. Minim say mamina odi omunim no NPP ni bi yire anamebwa.
English Amanfo constituency chairman of the NPP's wife.
Okay.
Perpetual Furiampofo.
Okay.
She has run to Switzerland.
Okay.
Yes.
This clear strike.
Anyway, Johnny, it's against the laws.
Clear strike.
She should be removed. It's against the laws.
Why did clear strike? She's married. The woman who declared a strike is married to
yes
organizer.
Yes.
NPP chairman. But during the period 2024. Na NPP war power no. Na ye ntua omo no. You see, Ghanaians some people are very not Ghanaians. Some people are very selfish. They always use their position to destroy others and to protect their interests. NPP war power no because ni kunu eye constituency chairman no. She didn't find the need to declare a strike and tell her people to go on strike. But see how omo out of power no. Wakai say ntua ni nkrofo. Wakai say into such leadership no registered nurses and midwives next time muko na muko vote here mu yin free ho because onye good leader mu vote her out. She's selfish. She should have started fighting for you way back in 2024 when NPP was not paying your salaries and was not meeting your conditions of service. That's when she should have fought for you. But she knew she didn't want to make the NPP government unpopular, so she refused to do it. But now that opposition in her eyes no power no omu party no, she's trying to make the government unpopular by declaring this strike and getting her people to go on strike, which is rather unfortunate because we are selfish, mommy, perpetual. We are very, very selfish to do that. Services are more provided. And I've seen that the health minister and those in charge are trying to negotiate. They are trying to negotiate. Into mesremo, minuano nurses, ne midwives. Ye besremo, ye de akumapa esremo. E Canada ho, ye nka say yentuya, ye betuya. But I'm sure say Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Health, they will put themselves together and find the money to pay. Because if you refuse to go and people start dying, I mean, what would you have? What would you have achieved?
I didn't say to me accumulated debt. For more than 1 year.
Yes,
in less than 6 months, we said you be strike.
Ekano was said, Madam Perpetua, your leader should have started fighting for you when NPP was in power, but she was trying to protect her party. And one thing I may say next time, Muko vote against she's not a good leader. You have to let her go. Let her go ASAP because she's partisan. She has a political interest at heart, and if you continue to keep her there, anytime NPP is in power, she won't fight for you. She only fight for you because she's fighting on behalf of her party. She's using you. Ghana registered nurses, Madam Perpetua is using you as pawns to fight, make government unpopular. She's using you in the interest of her own political party, and you have to think about that. But I can assure you, the government that is led by His Excellency John Mahama will try as much as possible to resolve it. And like I said, I have seen that the Honorable Minister for Health is trying to negotiate with you. Don't harden your heart and don't listen to Madam Perpetua. Do what's right for the people of Ghana. You swore an oath to protect lives. As registered nurses, you swore an oath to protect lives. And you can continue negotiating, go to the table, negotiate, let them know that your conditions of service is equally important to you. And I respect the work you do. Because we are now nurse who faso. Uko midwife who faso. So I respect the work you do, and you deserve all the good things that you are asking for. You deserve all the good things. Joma, he's a listening president, or you'll be a one who brassier. But a candidate, and a can also da there. We can't say we'll run away from it. I know. Say a car better. For instance, National Health Insurance. The first month or first week, Victor Bampo took office. Yeah. He made sure he paid off all providers. Inti kakra a candidate be 2p. Some baby to say friend was saying GIPC. Baby to say GIPC. No more they come more than $60 million. That GIPC. Wow.
Investment Promotion Council.
Yes. Inti
no fee grants.
Yes. Na ekada ho pa.
For yata down for you fee grants.
Na ekada ho pa.
Ghana investment pro one no wo ho.
Na ekada ho. Na ekada ho. Inti nurses mpamocho yesremo. Kanu de e beto wo baby p. And like I said no, maybe to say National Health Insurance say ya clear kanu nyina. Yeah, clear other agencies clear, they are clearing what they owe. Scholarship Secretariat can that UK embassy.
Yeah.
For scholarship secretariat, £32 million.
Oh, it's now 39 million.
£32 million from
it's now 39
from scholarship secretariat.
It revised to 39.
Yes. So £39 million. Na abide with NPP government. Ejasa kano. Na students no kwa omuntia.
Yeah.
Students no kwa na government was not paying until we all the schools in the UK. Yeah. £39 million. You can fast ask anyway because our students were still
talking about all the
this is just for UK.
I mean it's the needy way moment
we had names like Ajasafo who all benefited from
we owe American investors $10 million.
Yes, registered nurses and midwives. Yes, Remo. A candidate all sectors. Ibidaho. A kawe yebetuye but in kwanso here. Health here, life here. Me sure say one ko adwuma na wote say patients bear 10 ewua because you didn't show up to provide your service. No, me sure say as a Christian, no, you be happy about it. Inti, please be flexible. Go to the negotiating table. Nobody is saying they won't pay you. Nobody is saying they won't meet your conditions of service. But a gradual. Like I said, no, if the person, your leader perpetual, had followed up in 2024, I'm not sure say cannot anka baby edu. But I promise you that His Excellency will work on it. We are paying the sectors that one by one, all sectors that will be cleared. Because abane a free so no omuja a big mess omu we ask can have ye hu de omu this can ye but omuja eka there's no money and there's a huge debt that they left behind that as a government we must service nti yesrem munya botrema ye. Go back to the negotiating table and let's all help to reset and build Ghana.
Very well. Alisa
Mugabe Mugabe banners for ni midwife for their maybe two chairman Omejumani exceptional. Ushwe ayarisa ukoho na ushwe nesa.
Tumrika
nesa. Owa badayeti se Florence Nightingale. I didn't share nurse na see. You see them in the hospitals in their bright times. Now or dimrika no be yari now or fa wheelchair no ma or making sure say be making me comfortable and sana wakuhu doctor near day. When I see them, heartily working to save people's lives. I came under threat. Me ankasa, my life came under threat. The nurses who came around me, the good ones, who were running up and down. When I see them, amunya problem say anambe kebia. Now me me kind of cautiously because they are very good ones inside there. Because be you be an bit me NSO. A big nursing training, no midwife training because you may be anyhow into the hoffa shortcut, not their kosher. Into the kosher wa show mo na no compensation.
No try let ni we
away no ko. Oh, enti Mugabe, yeti o my mo nso no you realize it. say you people are essential service providers, and to strike at any time will mean that you have to exhaust your negotiations at all tables, at all corners, before you can declare strike. You even have your mother unions as you go to. You have GFL, you have the TUC, and then that what you call organized labor, CLOSAC, and everybody. And Ghana registered nurses, no share CLOSAC, so by now they should have exhausted all avenues. But what did we see? Madame Perpetua Uforian Pofu and her group, after declaring the strike on 28th May, they did it in sections. That we were withdrawing from OPD services on 28th May. Then they went ahead for other general services from 4th June to 8th June. And from today, they said they are not working. After declaration of the strike, this woman and her leadership, they have run to Switzerland. They said they are attending a medical conference. Look, let's alert those people who are there, who are hosting them, that they have created confusion in the health sector here in Ghana, and they have run away. They have refused to sit down to negotiate the problem that they talk about, and they are enjoying in air-conditioned hotels in Switzerland. People must take pictures of them.
Subscribe to the channel, like and share your video afro and background. You share in the next video.
I'm not PENDREAM TV. Now, so far so good. Say open online portal e Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.